Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you can hear me okay. Well, my name is Dylan Shahey. I serve as Director for the Office of Equity and Inclusion for the City of Albuquerque. Listen. And I want to welcome you to Albuquerque's World Refugee Day celebration. Today, we come together to celebrate you, your resilience, your courage, and the many contributions you make to our city every day. We honor the journeys that brought you here, the cultures and traditions you share, and the hope and determination that continues to shape your future and the future of Albuquerque. At the Office of Equity and Inclusion and the Office of Immigrant and Refugee Affairs, we are grateful for the ways you strengthen our community. Through your businesses, your work, your leadership, and your commitment to creating opportunities for the next generation. Your stories remind us that Albuquerque's greatest strength has always been its people. World Refugee Day is an opportunity to recognize not only where you have come from, but also the communities you are helping to build right here in Albuquerque. We are proud to celebrate alongside you today. Mayor Tim Keller has long championed the idea that Albuquerque succeeds when everyone has the opportunity to thrive. So please join me in welcoming a leader who believes in creating a city where everyone belongs. Tim Keller. That's it. Yeah.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I know the sound is like really tough, so I'm gonna see if that's maybe a little bit better. No. Well, I'm just gonna check. Can you all hear me better this way? The front? I think I'm gonna go with that. Okay. This okay. I think I'm gonna try this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a Harrier mic.
This one is better.
Okay, all right, they told me to test this one. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Happy World Refugee, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. This is a really important celebration that we do every year. And sometimes it's just about fun and about enjoyment. Other times it is during difficult times. And so today it's a little bit of both. And so a couple of things that I want to share with you. First, this is part of a worldwide celebration, and Albuquerque is proud to join in that celebration. We also know that a lot of us have our own international stories. We celebrate those today, whether it's people who have families that have lived abroad, folks who came here and are recent refugees, or folks who came here a long time ago. Even myself, once upon a time, worked for USAID and lived abroad for multiple years. And when I came back home, was really embraced by the refugee community. And so for me, this is an important part of our story in Albuquerque. Also, most people don't hear, but Albuquerque's story is the story of refugees. Even recently, in the 1970s, when the State Department started relocating refugees here, it changed Albuquerque for the better and continues to reshape the diversity, the place that we call home. And so today we celebrate World Refugee Day, but we also want to remind everyone that we believe the city should be a safe city for everyone. That includes our refugees. That includes feeling safe from federal persecution and from ICE. And so that's why we are proudly an immigrant-friendly city. That's why we say we are all welcome here, no matter when you got here or where you came from. So we celebrate today. We're appreciative of everyone who's here on a very, very hot Saturday. But the important thing is, no matter where you come from, everyone should feel welcome in Albuquerque. And today, we recommit to that for the next year. So there's lots going on here today. You're going to hear from a couple of speakers. Do want to let you know that we also have our own Office of Equity and Inclusion, which includes our Office of Refugee and Immigrant Affairs.
All right, we're about to cut the cake. Thank you, Mayor Keller, and to all of our community partners that work so hard to make the quality of life in our community much better. My name is Dr. Nina Cooper. I serve as Deputy Director for the Office of Equity and Inclusion, and I just want to say again, welcome to World Refugee Day! Today is an iconic day in the life of our city. As an immigrant-friendly city, Albuquerque is made richer because of you. World Refugee Day is celebrated all over the world by more than 100 countries, providing a platform to advocate for human rights, social inclusion, protection, and to celebrate our diverse cultures. Now, more than ever, when there is unrest on a global, national, and local level, we need opportunities to foster peace, to foster unity, and cross-cultural connection. In observing World Refugee Day, we promote our common humanity. We deepen our understanding and compassion for one another and strengthen the spirit of unity across this beautiful, diverse city we call home. Keller, and in collaboration with city councilors, nonprofit organizations, and members of the immigrant and refugee community, we have worked together to establish programs and services to create public policy and beautiful things that help improve Albuquerque as a safe, welcoming, and immigrant-friendly city. I would like to take this moment especially, I know she's buzzing around and taking pictures. I'd like to say a special thank you to our liaison for the Office of Immigrant and Refugee Affairs, Beatrice Valencia. You can give her a hand. Here we go, she's taking pictures. Beatrice has done a tremendous job championing initiatives for our immigrant and refugee community, leading the OIRA steering committee, listening to and advancing the voices of our community members, creating powerful materials and programs that highlight the beauty of our immigrant and refugee community. I'd like to say a special thank you because the program this big is not done by a single department or a single city unto itself. Along with the Office of Equity and Inclusion, we'd like to thank Lutheran Family Services, Umoja ABQ, UNM Hospital, Resettlement Life, APS, Newcomer and Refugee Program, Catholic Charities, United Voices for Newcomer Rights, Las Cumbres Wings Program, Radio Let Global, Office of New Americans, the Mexican Consulate, APS International School, Ukrainian Americans of New Mexico, La Planta, who is giving away the food boxes today, Vision Sankofa, Asian Family Center, New Mexico, Dream, Babel, Valley, Community Interpreters, Albuquerque Police Department, Civic Engagement, GOV-TV, and many, many local volunteers. Our sponsors are many. I'd just like to say thank you to them all. In closing, I just want to say, I want to encourage you to say hello to someone that you didn't come with, someone from a different culture. and you be a part of our goal today to break bread, to enjoy international culture, to enjoy dance, to enjoy the beauty of our common humanity, to experience the unifying power of dance and music, and to learn and grow from all of these wonderful vendors and from each other. And we encourage the children to take advantage of all of the activities that we have and us to integrate cross-culturally. Thank you so much. We appreciate you and enjoy. Now, the call of the Mexican consulate as well. Will you give her a red card?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Patricia Pinzon. I am the Consul of Mexico in Albuquerque, and I'm joined today by my colleagues Larissa Romero and Vanessa Borja, who are at the booth of the Mexican Consulate. I invite you to visit this afternoon. So today, in the World Refugee Day, Mexico honors the courage, resilience, and dignity of millions of people who have been forced to flee their homes due to conflict, violence, persecution, or human rights violations. Behind every statistic, there is a human history, a family seeking safety, a child pursuing a brighter future, or an individual striving to rebuild a life with hope and dignity. Mexico has a long tradition of solidarity and humanitarian commitment. We believe that every person deserves to live in safety, with respect to their rights and human dignity. Here in New Mexico, we recognize and celebrate the contributions that refugees make to our communities through their talent, culture, hard work, and perseverance. We extend our appreciation to the City of Albuquerque for organizing this important celebration and for its continued commitment to welcoming, supporting, and uplifting refugee communities. On this World Refugee Day, the Consulate of Mexico in Albuquerque reaffirms its commitment to human rights, inclusion, and solidarity. Let us continue building bridges of understanding, compassion, and opportunity for those seeking protection and a chance to thrive. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now let's welcome the chair of OIRA Steering Committee and the director of the Immigrant and Refugee Services for the Las Cumbres Community Services. Welcome on stage, Julia Montani.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Julia Montani. I am the Director of Immigrant and Refugee Services for Las Cumbres Community Services. Thank you all for being here. We recognize that for many of you, simply showing up to a public event like this carries a different, much heavier weight than it once did. This year has brought real uncertainty and fear for immigrant and refugee communities. Changes in federal policy, rhetoric, and enforcement have touched people in this audience personally, affecting not just access to services, but a basic sense of safety and belonging. Thank you for being here today with your families. I also want to be clear about what has not changed this year. Las Cumbres' commitment to this community remains the same as it has always been, as does that of the other organizations represented in this space. We firmly believe that every family that comes through our doors deserves to be treated with dignity, respect, and compassion, no matter what. Our team continues to provide comprehensive services to meet whatever situation or need an individual might be facing, and we remain committed to walking alongside our communities and families for as long as that work is needed. I want to recognize what all of you have built here, working to heal, learn a new language, and a whole new system. raising children in an unfamiliar place while continuing to pass down the language, food, and traditions you carry with you. Building a livelihood, a home, a routine, and a community in a completely new place takes years of incredibly hard work. So today, I hope this can be a moment to simply be present, to enjoy the food, the music, and each other's company together. Thank you for trusting this community, and thank you for everything you continue to build here. We remain committed to you today and beyond.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the co-chair of OIRA Steering Committee and Director of the Refugee Center at Catholic Charities, Jerusalem.
Good evening, everyone. It's a truly an honor to be here with you today as we come together to recognize and celebrate World Refugee Day. My name is Rasoul Abdul Fattah, and I am the Director of the Refugee Support Center with Catholic Charities. I am deeply honored to serve as a co-chair for the Office of Immigrant and Refugee Affairs with the City of Albuquerque this year. Today is the day of recognition, but more importantly, it's a day of reflection and action. It's a day to honor the strength, resilience, and courage of refugee and immigrant families who have overcome unimaginable challenges to rebuild their lives in safety and dignity. At Catholic Charities Refugee Support Center, we have the privilege of working alongside families on their journey toward stability and belonging. Every day, we work with individuals and families from diverse backgrounds, including those who speak Dari, Farsi, Arabic, and Swahili. These are not just languages. They represent cultures, histories, and stories that enrich our entire community. Our work focuses on providing holistic support to refugee and immigrant families. We offer English as a second language, programs for youth and children, tutoring, wellness and mental health support, and community building activities. Through initiatives like our Refugee Summer Camp, food distribution programs, and community circles, we create safe and welcoming spaces where families feel supported and empowered. In addition, we provide services in housing, adult education, donation center, and immigration support to meet the diverse needs of the communities we serve. But this work is not done alone. It's made possible through strong partnerships with the City of Albuquerque, community organizations, volunteers, and each one of you here today. Together, we are building more inclusive and compassionate city, one where every person, regardless of where they come from, has the opportunity to thrive. As co-chair of the Office of Immigrant and Refugee Affairs, I have seen firsthand the power of collaboration when organizations come together with a shared purpose. We can break down barriers, expand access to resources, and ensure that no family feels isolated or left behind. Today, I also want to recognize the incredible strength of families we serve. Your resilience inspires us. Your determination drives our mission. And your contributions make our communities stronger every single day. On this World Refugee Day, let us recommit ourselves to standing in solidarity with refugee and immigrant communities. Let us continue to listen, to support, and to advocate. And most importantly, let us continue to build bridges of understanding, respect, and hope. Thank you for being part of this important work, and thank you for standing with our refugee and immigrant families.
Now welcoming our next performers, the Polynesian dancers.
Grandma, you like that? Oh, yo, like hello. Oh, human hope, boy, human hope. All right.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you all can hear me. My name is Fareed Sharifi. I'm the Program Director for Lutheran Family Services. On behalf of our Refugee Resettlement Office, I would like to thank all of you for participating and ensuring that World Refugee Day continues to be a success. Also, I would like to again thank Mayor Keller, the City of Albuquerque, Bernalillo County, State of New Mexico, all of our faith leaders and refugee serving agencies that continue to ensure that refugees are welcomed and that they have an opportunity to be feeling safe and have an opportunity to start their lives over. As we celebrate all the refugees' contributions and accomplishments, we at Lutheran Family Services are still committed and will continue to be committed to serving families this year and in the years to come. The last 2 years have been very challenging for a lot of families. However, despite all these challenges, families are still coming to Albuquerque. They're still stabilizing and they're thriving. Thank you everyone for all your support and have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. It's great to see you all in this big event. As one of the refugees came to Albuquerque 16 years ago, I'd like to share my story with you all. My name is Saif. I'm the Director of DTI Technology and Innovation at the City of Albuquerque. It's been a pleasure to be here, an honor, and I love to share the really good success story that helped me to be successful at my work, my career as a PhD at School of Engineering here at UNM, and also manager at the city. There is nothing impossible. Everything can happen. What you need to do is first to believe in yourself, have confidence. Nothing is impossible. All the time we hear stories that you cannot do it, you cannot do it. No, you can do it. And this is a good example how I made it. Believe in yourself, set your goals, things will happen. You live and you came as an immigrant from a country. This is the country of opportunity. This is where you can set your goals and you can get it. Here in Albuquerque was my first journey with a wife and a kid that opened tons of doors to be a really successful and leave an impact for this community. I'm really honored to be and was one of you in the past. Now we draw the map of our kids, our grandkids, and the future. This is the city where we want everyone to come and work and live, not go to other cities or other states. We need to provide the support. We need to provide them the real, true roadmap that will help them to see the future at the city. I'm really proud for all of you who cut that journey with all the difficulties, challenges, moving to United States. This is the start where you can have your dream and make it happen. And I'm really proud to be here among all of you to share my story. Again, believe in yourself, have confidence, trust yourself, set your goals. It's gonna happen. So the future of the city, the state, the country, it's within your hand. Try to be a good mentor for your kids, for their future. You guys are the new leaders of this country. Again, it's my honor to be here and will continue to provide the support, the success of all of you to be part of this country and to be the real stars and heroes of your kids and the future of your kids. Again, thank you all and see you in your new chapter. Make it better, make it success, make the good work. Thank you.
Okay, everybody, we now have our APD Ambassador Program and our APD Language Access Division, Jennifer Garcia and Jocelyn Segovia.
Hello, everyone. It's so good to see so many familiar faces and so good to see so many new faces as well. We've seen a lot of you stop by our table. Thank you so much. My name is Jocelyn Segovia, and I work for the Albuquerque Police Department. I am the Language Access Coordinator for the Police Department, and I just want everybody to know here just one thing. If you are ever the victim of a crime or that you feel that your safety is at risk, I just want you to know that you can call the Albuquerque Police Department and we have services in your language. 911, if you have to report a crime, anything, we can give you services in your language. So that's very important for us that you know that. And if you want to stop by our table, we're easy to find over there by the restrooms. We have a lot of flyers, a lot of information in 12 different languages. So please stop by and spread the word that anybody can report a crime and call 911 and we'll have services in your language. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jennifer Hidon. I am the Refugee Community Ambassador for the Albuquerque Police Department, and it is an honor to be here speaking in front of you guys for the second year in a row. I just want to take the time to tell you guys a little bit about what the APD Ambassador Program is. The program started in 2020, and it was created and designed to facilitate clear and consistent lines of communication between different groups that haven't already had the opportunity to previously have a voice with police. This program aims to increase positive community involvement because building trust with our community is a critical component to making the public safer. The different groups that our APD ambassadors work with are the faith-based community, Hispanic community, the Native community, the Asian community, LGBTQIA2S community, the veteran community, the Asian community, the African American community, citizens, the senior citizens community, and our ADA community. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to visit us at our table. We're gonna be over here to our left, and it is an honor to be celebrating with you guys here. Thank you.
Well, we are managing, all right? So this time, we're gonna watch how we move when we are in a battlefield to defend ourselves. All right, we're ready. All set here. All right, give me a stop right now. A round of applause for our Menka Cultural Group.